So apparently, there has been an update to the game in which GM has finally fixed these teleports. No news on the website. I mean, I read through WhatsApp groups, so I got the gist that a lot of teleports don't work. We're gonna test those, and we're gonna try to compare the two EVAs or EVPs of the previous update from April, and then this new update to see what all from some of my friends who have already tested this is that DR third doesn't work, none of the bus lines work, which means that all of the teleports that we've used, that both sides, me, my friends, and the enemies have used at Palace will not work no more. It gives you an error, something like it cannot be used in scenario or something like that. And if the EVP updates, that means no actual game file was up. Hold on. Oh wait, I think I gotta run it as admin. Yeah, it didn't update. One sec. Since I did this shit, I think you gotta run it as admin. Oh, here we go. See, now it's some shit. I'll say that wouldn't make sense. They fuck with bus lines. Yeah, here we go. And if we compare the two, edit. This is version 6.40. Previous version was 6.3. Okay. So, that being said, oh, hold up. Now this doesn't work all of Okay, I had to run an ad. I want to share real quick. Oh, leave, extract, extract it, save it. Still staying. And in the meantime, knowing ask me. Okay. Oh wait, I logged the wrong client. I gotta log a Donsky client. Oh, so in that case, I gotta update both games. Duh. I got the EVPs running already. So let me update my main client that I use well, and I'll have to log off here. And then apparently there's been an issue with Roski not working as well. Roski Trox GM, I guess, in a way to fix the queues and fuck with the bots. He did some shit that makes the bot stop working, but supposedly Roski already had a fix for it. And it's crazy how the enemy thought I was gonna get banned. Oh, good luck, nigga. The group, yeah. So I have a lot of shit. So DR third bus line 24 doesn't work. Now they had fixed it. Oh, actually, this is what determines it all. Oh yeah, no. So they had fixed it last Monday. The out of Gilgamesh does not work in World 1. but it worked in World 2, World 4. So like you can use it in like Moon and a lot of other, and just everywhere that's not this first world. So let's see. DR third doesn't work. DR2, 1. Bus line 1, bus line 2. I'll add the other bus lines later. Out of guild dements works there. So let's go. I'm actually, let me double check real 1 second. All right. So on a side note, I've had a ChatGPT conversation over the last few months once these bugs all started going up to the point where we started developing a Talisman encyclopedia where you could actually search up an NPC and find every single function, item, transportation line, anything you could think of by searching up an NPC, the name of something, an item number, everything. So this conversation has, I mean, I've uploaded the whole game to it. It has everything. So it's pretty deep. So I just simply compared the two, just the local files too, which is what contains most of the game client side information. And so supposedly we have a new, from my I mean I haven't read through this all yet. My understanding is when you start sealing, if you try to teleport away, you will get this message: unable to transmit when sealing. According to the game, or according to ChatGPT, it assumes that's related to using any type of teleportation away, that it will give you that message. So I'm going to assume that one of two things happens. You start sealing and you try to teleport away, the seal will stop, or I think that's just it. The seal will stop, or it won't even start. Or I'm assuming it just cuts off when you try to teleport away. Or actually, no, it wouldn't. It probably doesn't. It just doesn't do anything. You just get the message you can't teleport away. Um, so that means it doesn't matter what bus. It doesn't matter. We'll look at the actual effect of sealing here in a moment to see if they actually change the range as well of the command flag, or not of the command flag, of the uh well, you'll see. But let's just go through this real quick. Let's see. Ahaha, area PK. So this is the map of Palace, and we can confirm that by going to common, able, scene. SC004. Uh, oh, give me 1 second. All right. So they also modified the map of all protected areas. So it looks like they've dramatically decreased the size of area PK SC00. So this area PK file essentially tells you what's green zone, what's red zone, so what you're allowed to kill in, and they've decreased it supposedly. One reason it changed from 18 to several smaller. Oh, so they broke it up. So now, if we went to Palace, like we are here, let's see, 820, 820, 1257. Okay, so they just okay. So they Yeah, so this is the start of where you can set flag 1257 right here at the line, which this is something I told the GM on Saturday when I discovered a way to manipulate setting flag. I told him this is the line. This is the earliest you can set right here. After that, I mean, it's rest in peace for whoever is defending. So they broke it down to smaller areas. Eights, which this doesn't give this. Oh, you can't even see what I'm talking about because I have the other one here. So they manipulated flag area. How they manipulated, I'm unsure of. We'll find out Saturday. But this line here at the first gate of Palace was this is the closest you can be in a war without getting teleported back to the beginning. And 10:59, 11:25. So this was the wall right here. This is the furthest you can be outside of the map with the PvP bug. And I'm gonna say, I'm guessing you can't go here no more. This is because like this was the line. You couldn't go out here. It's just it was just empty. There was nothing there. Nowhere to walk on or teleport on. So it looks like they've dropped it to 878, 870, 896, etc. Okay. So it looks like you might not even be able to. Let's say even if PvP worked, this change alone, you're not able to do shit in this area. Only in the actual map. Oh, oh! I've always wondered where they got these bus paths from. Hold up. Let me make this a bit smaller real quick. So every transport entry now has a new column. Need NPC ID. All right, sorry, I'm working too, so I'm going to be in and out of this video and losing my train of thought. So now that I think about it, going back real quick before the bus lines, the map area for Palace flags is used to be looked at as just one big ass area, a big ass square, which is why you could set flag here and here because it was or a rectangle. That's what it was. Now it looks like they broke it down to try to kind of make it not come out of map. So there's a good chance that there are parts of the flag area where you can't set flag because since this is not a exact square, it's fucking curved and shit. You can't. There's no way to fucking set coordinates at an angle. It's left, right, up, and down, longitude, latitude. No fucking curving fucking coordinate that you can make. So good chance it's like through here, there, there to there, and then it's like there to there to there. So like this little gap, you probably can't set flag on. Possible that along the wall here you can't set flag either. But I mean people can test out Saturday. So going back real quick to bus line, which I've never actually looked at this file. I always wondered where the bus lines came from. Obviously, it came from the bus path file. So let's see here. So 24 bus lines in the game. 24 we know doesn't work because that's DR third. I just tried 1 and 2 that doesn't work. I'll test out the rest of them today just to be sure, but I don't believe any of them are going to work because they have this. I got you. So they added this file, this line NPC ID. So that means in order for that teleport to work, it has to be done probably near the NPC or by the NPC, not just your window. You can't just open up the fucking command. You can't just open up window and click DR third because the NPC isn't there to do it for you. So that makes sense how that fixes that. Okay, so bus line, I understand how that works. Flag area, I'm gonna assume is prevent people from putting flag in the bug area, which unless you bug yourself or unless you do like a revive mode with a normal character and with a bugged fairy and bring them out here to kill Flag. So I understand that. I understand this. Looks like they changed some things. Ah, here we go. Skill data. So that's going to be for sealing, more than likely. I wonder what they did. So the problem with fuck me. I do not have, give me 1 second. Because I haven't been able to decode the .dat files, which was the next thing that I was doing in my decoder. And I found a couple decoders online on Raid Zone on the forum to decode the .dat files. Um, give me 1 second. Okay, I'm trying to mess with the .dat files real quick. But one thing, but I did I found out I have an old decoder for the NPC rebirth, which is one of the things that they said that was affected here. Um, and I've noticed that they added, which I'm going to assume is relevant to the gates. They modified it in some way, um, based off of 51 and 52 being for happiness gates. They fucked with the gates of something real quick, which I don't really know. Well, the rebirth doesn't tell us a whole lot, just how it spawned. But we know that they fucked with the gates, which I'm going to assume a couple of these are for Palace. Um, so that's one thing. I'm gonna mess again. I'm gonna still try to figure out the other two .dat file to see if I can get into them real quick, and then we'll continue the video. Okay. So this line is relevant to the sealing skill, which is skill 23. What I'm looking for, I'm on my laptop right now. The range used to be 40 meters, which is why you could teleport away. I'm trying to see if they modified the range as well. Can seal war flag. Okay, so they changed it. So there's supposed to be a missing number here. Oh shit, where'd it go? There's supposed to be a number there. In between these two columns, there is the range. So now the range is 0. That's why there's nothing here. So you cannot move at all off of the seal tower. Hey yo, finally, these motherfuckers, bro. This was something that was so easy to fix, and these dickheads took weeks, fucking months, bro. All they did, no, it's no. Okay, here it's no because oh shit, no is 0. Okay, so that's I don't really give a shit about the NPC at that point. I'm assuming NPC is going to be relevant to the gates because the rebirth was relevant to the gates. So let's make a quick notepad. Watch my time. That the message here that this UI message is based off of the flags. I guarantee if we went, oh, I closed it out. I was gonna say if we went and looked at the rest of that line for the sealing skill, it would have it would have had the UI message built into it. But anyway, you can't teleport away while sealing because the range is 0. It's null. The moment you move off of your seal, it fails. So let's see what else ChatGPT has found for us. Which these already, bro. This I'm very and well, we also know that they mess with the gates. I don't know what yet, but And then, I mean, I know already PvP has been messed with because someone told me, but we'll get into that in a little bit. It's already a 20-minute video. Um, Anyways, try to be a little quicker. So we mess with the gates. So let's go back. Let's go down real quick, and then we'll see what else. Item dot dat. Item 7, 326, and 7. Okay, I don't think these are item IDs. I don't give a shit. I'm gonna give me 1 second. These two Lewis scripts seem to be something to do with quest of some sort. Not exactly sure what this is related to, but one of these. Let's see. I don't give a shit. I don't care enough for that. The modified would look like some type of quest or something. Um, this wrong scene error is a thing that we'll see on PvP. That I've already seen. You know, now he goes back into decode. Okay, so we're gonna go real quick into. If I can find. Let me find which app. Huh, look at this, bro. You can't reopen PvP. Bro, I'm the this app is the leader and I can't open the PvP window. What the fuck? So they fucked with it somehow, bro. I'm gonna relog this app. Okay, so now 208 is the host. But yeah, they fucked with that for some reason. I don't know what they did. Maybe you can't reopen it once you close it. Um Okay, maybe you can't close and reopen it in Palace, which I mean doesn't really matter because you don't do this shit in Palace. I'll get another app real quick. Okay, so we're gonna start PvP. We will do what we normally did the bug. So we're gonna close out all the other apps. We're gonna leave it here, and then we'll buy teleport. Then we're gonna leave. We're gonna go stone. So the bug itself works still. You can see that here. At least as of right now, the bug still works. I will pause it because the video is getting long, and I will wait once we get into Palace area. Okay, we're back here. We'll test real quick. So before I used to be able to do DR third. I can't do DR third. So let's see. Here we go. I can't use teleport charm. Can't be used in unspecified scenario. What about invincibility? I can't use invincibility either. So, ha ha ha. That'll be fun for enemy on Saturday in GSM. So you can't use the PvP items, I guess, outside of PvP now. And then, as we know, we can't do DR third either. So, from my understanding, even so, mail still works. Uh, yeah. So this will be a very interesting war. I'll probably make a part two if I learn of anything more.